video. So, topic is school. So, first things first, background information that you need to know about me for this video. I'm introverted. I don't like talking to many people. So that's important to this first story. So first story. So I was in science class, just my third period. I don't know why I said hey techno. I'm not techno. I'm on the techno skin, but yeah. So my science teacher, for the video, I'll just call him Mr. M. Mr. A for awesome. Mr. A for awesome. So we were gonna do like a group like assignment, not an assignment, just like something in class for like 20 minutes. I was like, I was just sitting there because they said, okay, go find your group partners. And I was like, just sitting there because I had no friends in that class. I don't have really any friends, but I was just sitting in that class, just sitting down at my desk. I was like, go find a group. I was like, I'm introverted. And he was like, why don't you just go make some friends? And I said, I looked at him dead down the eyes and I said, I think I'm good. And then he went, okay, go find a group. And I just sat there. And I was like, I don't really want to go find a group. And then like later he's like, why don't you want to make friends? I was like, I don't like making friends. I'm introverted. And he's like, well, go find a group. And I was like, okay, fine. And then I lost the paper for that, and then I got it, and then I found, but then, like, he was like, okay, you're gonna get a 0 because you lost it. And I was like, okay. I didn't say okay, but I was like, okay, I'll try to find it. He said, but if you find it and bring it in tomorrow, then I'll give you 100. And I was like, okay, easy. So I was like searching for it all night, and then just randomly in school, I was just looking at my 3-ring binder because I was getting something out for my other class, and I spotted it. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I searched so long for this, and I couldn't find it, and now I found it. But I got 100 on that assignment, so that was good. Elementary school. I switched classes, like I changed a class due to teacher problems every other year. Like no joke. It was like first grade I did, third grade, and then fifth grade. Well, fifth grade wasn't because like a bad teacher. I just got moved to advanced for some reason. They think I'm smart, I guess. I don't know. So for the first story, since I don't have their permission to say their real names, I'll just say Mrs. M for mean. So Mrs. M would, this may sound like weird, but like I would get so mad because she would mark me down. Like, say I did something bad for no reason. I'll just like be sitting there reading and be like, hey, you're speaking too much. I'll be like, what do you mean I'm speaking to you? Come down. I'm just waiting for this man to start playing video games. I was like, yeah. He was like, well, she was like, oh, yeah, you're going down the red. But it was like, my mom didn't know that like the school's like, like a really, like the teacher was really bad. And she was like, well, whenever you got in trouble at school, you get in trouble at home. So it's like, I would go weeks upon weeks without getting any electronics or anything. So it was like, people are gonna, I bet you, if this video actually goes good, people are gonna be like, in the comments be like, Tabby, whoa, wasn't the teacher, wasn't this like a bad child or something? It's like, no, I'm not. I've been sent down to the office for being a good person. And actually helping people. So like, I wasn't a bad student. I got like A's and B's. I got A's and B's every year in elementary school. Not trying to gloat. Like, but like, yeah. So I was like, she just kind of hated me. So I moved out of that class, and then I got changed to Mrs. G for grades. Let's just say that. Oh, that didn't work. So, yeah. So I got moved into her class, and then I had a great year after that. And then third grade came around, and that's when advanced stuff actually started happening. So I got into the advanced class because of my A's and the B's. And then wait one second. Okay. And then I was strongly disappointed because my teacher, let's just say they favored girls over boys. So she would be like, okay, boys, let's just say if we were in PE and like the PE teacher had to go to the bathroom, like, okay, boys run 4 laps around the track and girls just sit down and watch and stretch. That's literally what she would do. So she started crying her eyes out one day, like, oh my goodness, this class is awful. Like, I've been trying to get all these boys to stop, and all the girls were like, yeah, I know, they're awful. And I was like, we just sit down. Like, some of the boys, yeah, they're different. They were not the greatest of people, but one in particular, she was talking about me. It was like, I did nothing wrong, first of all, ever. Like, I never got marked down, never got sent to the principal's office, detention, or anything. Or a phone call to my parents about anything bad. So, it was like, my mom was like skeptical, like, why are you getting so much in trouble in class? I was like, it's like Mrs. M. She was like, oh, let's get you out of that class right now. And this is how I met my 2 friends. One of them was just called G for gamer. Another one M for Melissa Clytus. I don't know. Just a random word. And it's hard to make up weird names. So these are the only 2 friends I have. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, like, oh, I only have 2 friends in any of these classes. So it's like, well, I don't know what to do. So it's like, my friends are in the other class, and I don't like this teacher. So like, Mom, can you get me out of this class? The good thing though about switching classes, you don't go to school for a week beforehand. So it's like, I just got to stay home and like relax for a week. The principal was like really chill. Let's call Mr. C for chill. Chill United Army, Discord link in the description. Yeah, I have a Discord now. Oh, speaking of Discord, I have a Discord server now. I'll put the link of the Tabby Goldfish for Discord server in the description. One familiar face that you, one familiar voice that you hear, the zombie, he is on there, and if you see me or him on there, you can ask me or him questions, and also, Gamer 2009 is one of the old friends on here, so, yeah, you could chat with them if you want. We'll play Among Us sometimes, just stuff like that. Like, I'll start ranting off about the Discord server. So, yeah. So, elementary school was a different case, you could say. But then came middle school, and that's where that science teacher nonsense came in. And now I have another mean teacher. Let's just call her Mrs. S for Scrooge. Mrs. Scrooge was very mean, you could say. That would be putting it lightly. So one of my friends, G, he was searching for his file folder, and I died. So he was searching for his file folder because we were like coming in early for school so we could finish up the test, which was nice for like Mrs. S. So, but then he couldn't find it, and then the teacher like looked for it, and she was like, well, he looked for it for like 20 minutes, and he said, and she looked at him right in the eye and said, "You looked hard, didn't you?" And I was like, I feel bad for G. He couldn't find his file folder. I hope I don't lose mine. 10 minutes later, the bell rings, searching for my file folder for 20 minutes. Same exact thing happens to me, but she tells me I might have to redo the test. And I was like, yeah, time to text parent and then get principal involved. So now she's nicer, so I'll call her Mrs. A for average. And so now she is transforming to Mrs. A for being average. So yeah. But now you're gonna be like, oh, what? Well, you were just a bad student. Same thing. I was a great student. I have done absolutely nothing bad so far. So, last story. So, I hope it's not quiet. If it's quiet, it's really bad. Okay. So, I'll wait, before that, we will probably, next after that video, will probably be a Bedwars highlights video. I'll just record some games and get the best highlights from them. You've seen, oh no, that's embarrassing that I messed up that. You've seen the, video. It's not clickbait, the best Bedwars play video. I think it's the best Bedwars play. If you look at that after, I'll put it at the end card. I'll put it in the end card at the end of the video if I can. If not, I'm gonna roast me in the comment section about it. Especially you, the zombie. I see you in the comment section. Roast me about if I can't get it in the end card. Roast me about it in the comment section if you want. I won't ban you or anything or report you because I'm asking. So yeah, last story. I'm trying to think of so last story. In first and so I added this. This was a girl in my class I was friends with. I didn't like her. I'm putting that out of the way. So this was like in 3rd grade. So I don't even know this person anymore. I don't think. I don't know. Never mind. That's not important. So then I added her. Then I added them on the Xbox, and then her brother took over the Xbox for a day and said, "Hey, Maddox, my sister likes you." I was like, this isn't Maddox. Not Maddox. Well, yeah, the random name for the boy will be Maddox. And then he said, well, you're not M. I'll just say M instead of Maddox. So, you're not M? I was like, no, this is Tabby Goldfish 4. Because that's what my Xbox name was. That's how I got the YouTube name. And then he was like, oh. And then I never heard from him ever since. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna go attack some people. Not in real life, in game. Bop, bop, skillet, bop. I can speed bridge, I just choose not to most of the time because you saw it happen like a minute ago because I normally fail at it. So whenever I have a speed potion, I always do this. I have a diamond sword. Oh, come on. Oh. Ooh, I should have. If I had a I could have gappled. Okay, I'm gonna get some better bed defense. This might be boring, but it's important. It's school. Boring, but important. Stay in school, children. I'm not being sarcastic, actually. Stay in school. Not children. I'm probably people's age that are watching this. So I can't say children. Stay in school. I'm not being sarcastic. So yeah, but I plan on posting a little bit more since I am trying to upgrade my stuff. Like I got a better mic. I'm using OBS instead of just screen recording, so it probably will sound better. I'm using After Effects for editing, so it should be pretty good. It should be more decent than normal. Oh, I just heard somebody. Hey there, Buster, you don't have a pickaxe, do you? I say Buster a lot, you can probably tell. By the end of the video, you'll know I say Buster probably 52 billion times. That's an exaggeration. A lot. Okay. I want to do a Q&A, but I don't have a big enough of people who actually watch the YouTube channel to do a Q&A. Or it'll probably just be like a person. Like, if I'm going to be honest, it'll probably just be the zombie because he's a person I know in the real world, and he's a good friend, so he watches my videos and I watch his. I'll put the zombie in the description. I feel like this is a filler episode of Naruto or something. Right here. Oh, hello. Oh, I might die. I might die here. This is probably going to be a big ripperoni. Yep, this is ripperoni. We didn't win, but it was a good video. So, 30 subscribers, please, and peace out. Goodbye. And Discord description and the zombie. Goodbye.